What time is it? It's 10 to 9 in the morning. Temperatures, I don't know what it is. I didn't look, but I think it's around 10 degrees centigrade. So on the cool side. But that's okay. Thought I'd take the new camera out for a spin again. The Drift Ghost 4K. This time use a slightly different setting. Do it at 1080p at 60 frames per second, and I'll encode it at that, and hopefully YouTube will support it, because YouTube recently has started to support 60 frames per second, but they say that they're supporting it selectively. Figured I'd try and do some testing on the dirt road. Get some washboard under me. See how the stabilization works. If the rain holds off. I probably said it before, I don't like riding in the rain. I was watching the bit of the news this morning and looking at the flooding down in the Carolinas with that hurricane. And yeah, that's some serious stuff. Before breakfast every day, I usually go on the computer and check email, check comments, stuff like that. And I look at the news, find out what's going on in the world and locally. And then I go upstairs, and by that time my wife is usually up, and I have already then made coffee, and we have breakfast over coffee, and we talk. And sometimes I try to think of any positive news that I've heard or read prior to that, so I can share it with my wife, because everyone knows all the negative stuff and all the bad stuff, because it's always in our face. Sometimes it's hard to find positive news. You know, I look for it amidst all the headlines. Sometimes there's one or two little bits tucked away there. Wonder why that is. I'm sure that there's as much positive stuff going on in the world than there is negative, perhaps even more. But I guess for the same reason, people like to watch soap operas. People like drama in their news. You know, this terrible hurricane and the disaster that might ensue, and starts out as a Category 4, goes down to Category 2. I'm sure there's a lot of people who are disappointed at that news. Aw, gee, only a Category 2 now? It might not be as bad as they say. Damn. That's a sad commentary. Maybe I'm not right, but I think I might be. Of course, within all the bad news, there's lots of good stuff. People helping people, human compassion. I think for all the terrible things that humans can do, they are capable of far more good stuff. I think we need to shine some light on that, a little more than we do maybe. Smile at someone on the street, simple stuff like that. Goes a long way. Hey, I'm getting cold here. What a wuss. I put my liner in my jacket, but it's still a mesh jacket. And the liner is just a windproof type liner, wind and waterproof. And my hands, like I say, they're getting cold. I'm climbing here in elevation. Temperature's dropping. I don't think I'll last long next time I come out in this kind of temperature. I'm gonna wear wear my winter gloves and wear a different jacket. Yeah, so I think we're just gonna take a short little jaunt on the dirt just to give this camera stabilization a bit of a better test. And here we are, the dirt's coming up here. Also didn't bring my goggles, so I got to leave my visor down, which I don't usually do on dirt because it tends to fog up like it's doing right now. I kind of like to see where I'm going. I'm a bit odd that way. Lift the visor here. And it's starting to rain. So I think we've had enough of the test. I gotta just keep speed down and keep my visor up. Can't see a thing with it down. Kind of hard to ride in the rain with your visor up and no glasses. Not too comfy. And these cooler temperatures sure came up quickly. I noticed this morning the heating was kicking in the house quite a lot. Seems not that long ago we were suffering from extreme heat, smoke, fires. Well, listen, you guys, I'm gonna sign off here. Gonna ride a little bit more and then go home, check the video out, see how the stabilization did. So, take care, ride safe, and shine some light on some good news, at least once a day.